Cthulhu correctly, at least according to this game. Okay. This is going to be a blind experience to me. I've seen talk about this game. I know it's been out for a long while now, and I was kind of distantly intrigued for a while, and now that there was a sale for it and many others, I decided to bite the bullet, so here we are. So the darkest icon is barely visible. Okay. Loading profile. So I'm hoping to get totally startled. Absolutely spooked. Okay. So only the graphics that I can mess with. Subtitles are on. Detection. What that means. I kind of like the idea of no crosshair, but we'll see how it goes. Sound. That's fine. Control. If the game sound is too loud or too quiet, I might edit this later, but for now, we're going to stick with this. Nothing inverted. Vibration on, that's fine. I like low sensitivity because I'm bad at games. New game. Pierce Investigations Agency in Boston. Edward Pierce, veteran of the First World War, drowns his memories in liquor and sleeping pills. He's now a private detective who has trouble finding a case able to lift him from this torpor. Pierce must find a new case quickly, or risk losing his license. Relatively, I mean, high stakes for Pierce, but like, on a global scale, relatively low stakes. Not quite the world about to be dragged into the maddening abyss. So that's exciting. Hmm. Hmm. Enter madness. If I am mad, it is mercy. May the gods pity the man who in his callousness can remain sane to the hideous end. H.P. Lovecraft. Oh, this is already very exciting. Okay, so we're just in a horrible, disgusting pile of fish guts. That's good. That's exciting. This will only go well. I'm not allowed to see the grossness anymore. Okay. Okay, there is a crouching ability, so I guess... Oh no, I'm gonna need to be stealthy at points, aren't I? That's... upsetting. I don't know why I'm surprised by that, but I can only imagine this going poorly for me. Can I open this door? No. There is a chain. I don't like the fact that I don't have a flashlight. I'm not happy about that, I've got to say. Ah, so I need... Okay. Hurricane lamp, cool. Is there anything down here, or is this just water? Hello? I totally didn't see what moved over there, which is not great. Gotta say. These bolt cutters? Yeah. The Resident Evil vibes are showing.
In my wake, hold along. Fate inescapably draws you on.
I don't like that. sure that's the point, but, oh, I can lean. I can commit a mean lean. Okay. I can't open this from the side. I don't like not having a way out. So I'm just gonna go. I doubt that they're gonna do me like that in what appears to be a tutorial level, but paranoia is your friend in Spooky Boy games. So let's just do that. There we go. I have 2 ways out now. That's exciting. Do they both lead to the same dead end? Yes, but I wouldn't worry about that. Okay. So I don't think I can go any direction but this way. What is that? It's just a little candle. Wait, I was just there. That's where I was. By the shark guts. No? Or did I fall in the water?
Putrid offering.
Yeah, I think you should probably not eat anything, honestly. I'd lose my appetite personally if I was. Okay, that's not a shark. That's a killer whale. Okay, so no, I was by another set of fish guts.
Don't fight. You have been chosen.
L2 is to run, huh? Really hope I don't need that. There's no stamina, it doesn't look like, which is good. Oh no.
Behold,
I'd rather not.
everything has already been written.
Oh, they don't have the face bits. Oh.
But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
Oh, you don't have a hand, you have tentacles. Is that me? Is that supposed to be a faceless version of me? Lay off the booze before bed.
Whiskey.
Can I have a gun? I would very much like.
Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases. I used to be an avid reader.
Used to be. I kind of like that.
Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it.
Okay.
A lost battalion. Holding your position and obeying orders. That isn't courage.
Okay.
Been too long since I've slept in a bed.
Okay. Depressing picture of life. Not that there wasn't
Good
one
old
already.
story of blackmail in a speakeasy.
Well, our owner who hired me didn't like the way I closed this case, but when you're already outside the law, there's not a lot one can do against a private detective who's got proof against you. Okay.
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
So what I'm hearing is, just like many of us, you used to be smart, my guy. I'll toss that back in a sec. Maybe I shouldn't. It might be for the best that I don't, honestly. Was that an important choice?
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology. Been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares.
The doctor will repeat to me that I no longer need my remedy to keep my memories at bay, but I know that if I stop, the memories will return. One of these mornings, I probably won't wake up. Despite the treatment, I again hear voices in my dreams. But they're different, unknown. They seem to surface from unfathomable and ancient depths. What nameless creature is calling me? Something is calling you, eh? From unfathomable ancient depths, eh? In this game, the call of Cthulhu, eh? Oh. Interesting. Oh my god, I just fully have a character sheet. That's so cool. Wait, hold on. Sanity. Oh. Wood Pierce is a veteran of the First World War, where he took part. So I just get to collect all these traumas. Oh, that's fun. Took part in the Meuse Argonne offensive. He is one of the few survivors of the last battalion, American units that suffered heavy losses from enemy and allied artillery fire. Forced to hold their position for several days, surrounded by the bodies of their fallen comrades, without food or medical supplies, the soldiers were considered as lost by their fellow countrymen. Pierce is traumatized by these events. He consumes sleeping pills and liquor to ward off the nightmares that haunt him. Darkwater. Don't. Okay. 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 My old lighter that I engraved a memory of the 77th Infantry Division and the men of the Lost Battalion who fell. Ten, 7, 18. I feel like that's going to be an important number later. Let's make it. I'm probably going to need to drink to keep my sanity up later.
I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherrifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
Allocate character points. I have 8. Okay. I feel like upping my medicine is a good move. No achievement. Spot hit. 6 CP. Okay. I like what we're going with.
Thank you for this information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will soon be up to date. And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do, there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, you still...
I'm coming.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
If you're here to insult me, you can
You're
leave.
free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl, she is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness.
I am not an art critic.
Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture. That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
I'm gonna read the
A
file.
warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
Okay. A shipping label. Some of it is unreadable, but I can make out part of the address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater. The police report. It says that the fire started in the dining room, and the dining room is an odd place for the fire to start, unless they were eating a candlelit dinner, and claimed the whole family. The police decide on a domestic accident, but they, nevertheless, insist on Sarah Hawkins' mental frailty. Why? Good question. A press cutting. An article written about the marriage of Sarah and Charles Hawkins, a businessman from the island of Darkwater. They live a recluse life there with their only son, Simon. I can't read right now. Okay. That guy is the husband? Guy looks like me. And by me, I mean Pierce, not Mamie. Interesting.
What's this symbol on the man's chest? It's as if Sarah Hawkins breathed a message into it.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
Okay, I'm worried that I'm going to choose one of these and it's going to remove everything.
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
Okay.
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Okay.
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
Shouldn't you know something about her life to tell me, to give me something to go off of?
The meaning could be exactly as it appears. I think your daughter is sending you a message.
That's what I believe, too. It was 3 months ago that I received the call from the police telling me of my daughter's death. And yet a short while after, this painting was delivered to my home. The painting is linked to this case, can't you see? You must find the meaning behind all this.
Darkwater. Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
The sender's label mentions warehouse.
That's right.
And you think
That is what... Go to...
Okay. I just clicked that again because it's still white as opposed to green like all the other stuff I already went through.
I think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You'll be handsomely compensated.
All right. I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
All right, no need to look down on me when I'm
Something's
doing work
queer.
for you.
But it's not like I have a choice. Darkwater. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some information on this island in there.
Okay, hold on. Okay, so I wish I'd known that beforehand. I would have poured a few points into those specifically, rather than trying to just gather CP and well, it's fine, I'm sure. Wonder if there's any way to replay this game with like any sort of new game plus where you can go through with your skills maxed.
Darkwater is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to have been shunned since then.
It's an odd shape on that Atlas of Atlantic Islands. Darkwater Island has been inhabited since the 14th century and is still rich with the many memories left by its lost tribes. But don't let the romanticism of these moving evidences of such naive and primitive beliefs fool you into forgetting how violent their gods were. A gigantic creature still ornates the walls of long-abandoned caves. Was it a sea or a dream god? No one knows. But today's inhabitants, the sons and daughters of the proud whale hunters, still remember the mysterious and tumultuous story of their small island off the coasts of Massachusetts.
All I have to do is go to the port. I just hope that I can find a boat able to take me to Darkwater.
Okay. Does that... Okay. I guess that was
I used to
missable.
be an avid reader.
I don't suppose there's any occult book in here, is there?
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
Would appreciate that a little bit. No? Okay. Okay. Alright, that did nothing for upping my medicine. I probably shouldn't have bothered putting any into occult at that rate, but, yeah, leave for Darkwater. Did I just get a CP? Pierce took the Hawkins case. The cursed artist is accused of having caused the fire that killed her and her family. As the only clue, she left her father a disturbing painting. On the shipping label, an address, a warehouse set on the docks of the island of Darkwater. The place seems to be the starting point for Pierce's investigation. Okay. This is taking a good long while to load. I'm wondering if there are other characters. I doubt it, but the way that they set up the Pierce sheet makes it look like you can almost play another character. Or maybe if Pierce dies, the story continues and the investigation picks up with someone else. I don't know enough about this game to say, but I don't know. I'm definitely interested. Enter the madness. Focus Home Interactive presents a game by Cyanide Studio.
We're almost there.
You seem trustworthy. The Call of Cthulhu. Oh, that's an exciting name for the boat. What is Scylla? The one with all the heads? Charybdis is the one that sucks in the sea?
Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload.
Yeah, let me just throw my lit cigarette onto the wooden ship.
Welcome
Wooden
to
deck of the ship.
Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
A nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
Okay, do I have a map? Because I feel like that could be useful. Okay, knowledge. Atlas. Okay. Okay. Well respected. Came to see me in order that he's ready to do anything. Local celebrity, heir of a shipowner family, used to travel a lot. Met Sarah Hawkins during a trip in Paris. They fell in love, got married, and Hawkins took her to the remote island of Darkwater. They had a child named Simon and lived a very secretive life. Bit of an age gap there. Oh, I don't like the deceased tag. Only son of Sarah and Charles Hawkins died in the fire. Worshipped for the strangeness of her work and the rarity of her public appearances. I seem to remember that she once said, "I paint what my dreams whisper to me." Her marriage to Charles Hawkins surprised high society columnists. A wealthy Boston heiress, known for her party-going, chooses to follow her new husband and lives a recluse on the island of Darkwater. She disappeared from the front pages of newspapers, and nobody heard any more about her. Even her death in a fire remained a secret. Only her father, Stephen Webster, continued to seek the truth. Okay. Have a CP. Oh, so things just won't show up sometimes. I like having spot hidden, I think. I would have pumped that up a little higher if I'd realized. I probably should have paid more attention to what I was upgrading. Go to the bar, talk to Bradley. Are any of you important?
Let the police do their work. Hey, Sullivan. Can't you go any faster?
You see how old this thing is? If we force it too much, we'll break everything.
You can't do that.
But it's only a fish.
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Only a specialist would know what killed it.
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters! You're crazy!
They're cops. They can't understand.
The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
Ah. And so who are you?
I didn't introduce myself. Edward Pierce, private detective.
In any case, it's not very important. I can't answer that.
You can't? Or you don't want to?
Oh, no. I'm not getting into those games, me. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You can't understand. You're not...
You can see that I'm busy.
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something...
I missed a chance to say something else. Okay. I guess those people are hemming me in from going anywhere.
You're already in trouble.
Come on, can we sort this out? You can
Nothing
see
for
he's
you
out
here
trouble.
either.
There's nothing
Beat
to
it.
sort out. Your chum wanted to stir us up.
But you can stay to watch if you want.
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
That, I'm sure, won't be important at all at any stage ever. Let's go back towards the boat and just double check there's nothing I missed. Although there may be, because who knows? Hello. Nothing hidden. Games like this where you're investigating and finding clues stress me out real hard. And the fact that you can potentially, I guess, build your guy wrong so that he doesn't know what he's looking for or doing ever is concerning. And that's the prohibition thing. You're just a rando. You two are randos. Nothing hidden over here. shit slapped, bud?
Hey, be careful.
I'm sure she's not important. At all.
Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
Yet you served this man. You can't say he's been on his best behavior.
He's a regular. It was you who provoked him by turning up with your mainland manner.
Does it tell me if
You
I
mistake
succeeded or
my
failed?
manner. I ask nothing more than to become a regular as well. Which will be difficult if you refuse to serve me.
I hope you're less talkative when you're drunk.
Try me.
We'll see.
Is that a pass?
I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
Well, I know it's a woman now.
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Okay.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night.
I'll have to look into it at night.
That sort of thing.
Screams.
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
Captain
drink
Fitzroy
first.
told me about a little pick-me-up.
You want a drink?
I wouldn't say no to a glass.
Try this.
I think we'll get along well.
Okay. That sounds stressful.
The stranded whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of Darkwater, when our whalers left for long months and came back sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
Interesting. There's something to speak ill about.
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah, well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable.
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
That'll be all for now.
Hopefully that this will affect your destiny was mostly just hey, he likes me 'cause I got a drink at the bar.
Charles Hawkins was a heavy drinker. And a debtor. Interesting.
Is that $60 or $68 he owes? Criminy. It's probably quite a bit for... Not probably, no probably about it. That's quite a bit for early 1900s.
You have no right to treat us like this.
And the doctor, what did he say?
He laughed.
My God.
There's an asylum out here? That's stressful.
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
The Scylla returns to port to save Darkwater from famine. We had given up hope. The crew of the Scylla, or what remains of it, returned to Darkwater port late on Tuesday afternoon. The locals immediately rushed to the docks to welcome the last whaling ship on the island. People were amazed at the sight of the unbelievable catch the brave vessel had on board. Of a size that went beyond that of the formidable toothed whales, the cetacean that is already being called the miraculous catch covered the whole deck, and parts of it were hanging over the side of the ship. The surviving sailors told a frightening account of their perilous catch, but also of its meat, unmatched in its quality and plentiful, nutritious benefits. There's no doubt that the immense size of this whale will allow numerous inhabitants of Darkwater to feed themselves, bringing an end to the famine from which part of the island was suffering. Warehouse for rent. Mr. Marks is putting his warehouse up for rent from June for fishing, workshop, or storage activities. You can contact him via your favorite newspaper or visit him on the docks. Special evening at the Stranded Whale. To celebrate the return of our brave whalers, all the staff of the Stranded Whale invite you to an exceptional and free tasting event. Come with your family or with friends to taste the miraculous catch. Each person will leave with a bottle of oil, so don't hesitate. Interesting.
She will do it again, you know. Oh, the girl doctor. Colden. She won't stop asking.
Not that again. She will get us into trouble.
We'll stop asking what?
I know.
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader.
Is he reading about the Necronomicon? Oh, lordy Lou.
And the doctor, what did he say?
Do you like our song?
We're true sirens.
We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
They all disappeared.
You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
The one of the miraculous catch.
Exactly.
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
Just a big
I
old
saw the newspaper
whale.
clipping. You don't believe it, do you?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Ah. Where's the proof?
Shut up, Pierce.
We're the proof.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
Hunger is the best seasoning.
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
I don't like how you emphasize that. Not a big fan of that. Can I talk to you?
Ah, that's it. Maybe we should let him take it. No. No, the risks are too high.
Oh boy,
It's a book, after all. Pure knowledge.
Oh, you're crazy. Mr. Drake is losing his mind. Any hidden items? Big fan of the whole hidden items thing. What's this? Just a door? Okay, I couldn't tell if he was locking or unlocking it or trying the handle. Looks like he was trying the handle. Okay, nothing there. That's nothing. Okay. You're surely not important, right? Couldn't
What
possibly
you looking
be.
at, stranger?
I've rarely seen a woman who can hold her liquor so confidently.
What gives you the right to judge me?
Ah, it was a compliment.
So what? Let me drink, stranger.
Cool. You tell me to screw off, I'll screw off. Until and unless I have reason to investigate. In which case, I will investigate. I'm paid to be nosy and annoying. Literally my entire job description. Okay. Anything over here? Over here.
Fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover.
I'm just exploring. We've got the head in here. Cool, cool, cool.
A souvenir from a more prosperous era. I guess this blackboard hasn't been wiped for more than 70 years. The Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
Alright, I'll bother you in just a sec, sir. I'm exploring your house. This isn't a problem, right? You're okay with this, right? Right. What's this? Yes, more medicine!
This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
A man who looks like Captain Fitzroy is posing on the bridge of a ship. He has a wooden leg. Nothing on the back. I feel like they're for sure gonna do that at some point. Just have something on the back that you can super miss, right?
What a macabre souvenir.
What is that for? Oh, that is the wooden leg. That's another bag of probably fishing equipment. Probably. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Onwards we ride, I suppose. This is the door I came in, right? Oh, what's this? That's the door I came in.
I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman, Cat.
Terms of our agreement are clear. Keep your men under control. You cannot afford to provoke us. No need to answer this message. Just make your payment to the carrier. Interesting. Cat is... So I'm assuming the woman in the bar is the bootlegger. Her name is Cat, and she's got a lot of people answering to her. What was that?
Broken. This place seems half abandoned.
What is broken? What am I looking at? A bell. Okay, a service bell. What's over here? Is this just more of the deck? Yeah. This is just more that I already saw. Cool.
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
Can do, Mr. Fitzroy. I don't suppose you have both legs. You have both legs, okay.
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins...
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them.
Only a few dates are still legible. 1890, 1907, and a partial date. The rest of the document is blacked out. Who would want this information to be hidden? And you're already out there. Interesting. Sit out on the deck, right? There you are.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why.
Not
I don't remember
suspicious.
having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
I'm surprised Charles Hawkins had goods to store, knowing that whaling stopped in 1847.
I see that you're interested in the history of our island.
I'll just pay
Indeed,
attention.
maritime activities ceased altogether at the end of the last century. I imagine that the Hawkins family had other types of contracts.
But you don't know with whom?
No, it was none of my business.
The miraculous catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past. Go read the story of the sailor's return to Darkwater Harbor.
I did.
It's displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
I was looking at your photograph. One of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
I already done seen it.
I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
Killer whales don't have many known predators.
That's true. And normally, they're not found around here. But, you're gonna take me for a fool.
Give it a try.
Have you heard about the depths? Trenches that plunge into the earth, and that shelter creatures unlike any other.
You're talking about mythology.
Ha! Indeed, you're right.
The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least. I found a threatening letter, signed by a certain cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
The one the guy's leaning on, or?
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely. Ship owners from father to son.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse.
Did I not choose the professional
I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
Okay. I like having a bunch of my skills at professional. That feels good. That feels good. Okay. This game is already stressing me out a little bit, and I haven't even gotten to the spooky parts.
He's gonna get us into trouble.
Can I talk to
You
you
can't
again?
understand. You're not...
You didn't tell me that the warehouse I was looking for was right in front of us.
Because its owner is dead. And I don't want to see you hanging around it. Now please, leave us to our work.
You
That's
can't
no way to
understand. You're
treat
not
Asshole.
sailors. Oh, yeah? It's a sign. He's gonna get us into trouble.
What could have done so much damage?
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
You shyster.
They can't understand.
Okay, I think I'm supposed to talk to you at some point.
Nobody listens to us anyway.
I want to explore and find hidden objects. Now, for spot hidden, my concern... Ooh, can I go this way? No, I guess I'm supposed to drop from there at some point, but I can't climb up. There's no jump button. I have a light source. I did not know this. Very useful. In broad daylight I do this? Yes.
Damnation. I broke it. It's no use. The padlock won't give.
Okay, I broke my pick, or I broke the lock. I hope I broke the pick, so I can theoretically get through the lock at some later point. Don't like the strange writing on here. Or the symbol.
St. Brendan. Patron saint of sailors and travelers. Desecrated. I can't even say which language it's written in.
I just know that. Good job putting a little bit in occult me. And, okay, but testing it doesn't increase it. I need to find novels, or not novels, tomes and stuff. Books that will assist me with my brains. My big brain time. Are you important? No. You are what we call in the business a non-essential NPC. I'll get to that area later, I guess.
You live here?
Why did you do that, huh?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
I looked at it.
I respect your beliefs.
Our beliefs? You mean you don't believe in God?
That's irrelevant.
That's what you think.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us.
What brings you to Darkwater?
That statue represents your local saint.
What do you mean by local, exactly?
You wouldn't be looking down at us, like all townspeople do.
St. Brendan. He protected whalers and fishermen like us. Until those assholes defaced him.
Peculiar house.
Yeah, that's where we live. Our boat.
It's not because it doesn't float anymore that we're going to abandon it.
Isn't it a bit early for alcohol?
We got nothing better to do anyway. There's not much work around here.
Fitzroy gives us a few chores every now and again, but since the whaling station shut down, ain't a lot of jobs left around here.
So we drink.
The two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum.
They're protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors.
If only they would kill each other.
Is it Kat who's shaking down Captain Fitzroy?
Hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing.
Nothing at all.
I've taken enough of your time.
We'll see you later.
Okay. Okay, yes, I forgot I can crouch for a good sec there. Okay, so that's the one I need to actually investigate, but I'd like to look around some more first.
Well, you could tell me. No, if it gets out, I'll have serious problems with...
Who's this guy?
Can I talk to you?
No idea. You better keep it shut.
Why, we don't have a clear conscience.
What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaks. Go die of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
Not that.
I went to see the statue of St. Brendan.
What makes you think we did it?
We're bootleggers, not savages.
Who do you think defaced the statue?
What do I know? They could have done it by themselves.
The sailors.
Who else, in your opinion? And who's interested?
Makes sense. Sailors are mad St. Brendan's not protecting them.
So, who are you?
Are you stupid or are you...
Everybody knows us on Darkwater.
I've just arrived.
Let's just say we're standing guard for the owner of the site. And we let no one enter her property.
Feels like a bad thing to ask her. To ask.
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse.
No, it's very simple.
I don't give a damn about your racket.
And we don't give a damn about you. Whatever...
I bid you, gentlemen.
I want to listen in on them. So clearly I just got to do this.
How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
Okay, so she's got a knife. Good to know, I guess. Left the warehouses unguarded. Let's go talk to that guy. Did not mean to crouch. You're the guy, you're the crazy guy with the book? No, you're one of the officers. Okay. You're not the one who was an
asshole. Where do you think
though.
you're going?
Who are these others?
And why would I tell you?
You and I are on the same side of the law.
Oh, yeah?
You don't want to know the truth behind this case.
Are you saying our work was not up to snuff? Forget it.
Alright, I guess that was a failed check.
I thought that the Hawk...
That's true.
So what are you doing on guard duty?
Who's asking the questions here, the cop or the tourist?
What more can you say about the death of the Hawkins family?
Not much more than what everyone knows. I wasn't on the case. They were all burnt to death, right? Up at their place.
The whole mansion went up in flames.
Don't get it into your head to go wandering around up there. It's dangerous.
What do you mean by that?
The only one left there is old Silas, and the accident has affected him badly.
Silas
He
is the
can
guy
be
who hired me?
unpredictable, especially if a stranger starts poking around the property.
Is he a danger to the public?
No, he's in his own home. Do yourself a favor. Leave him well alone.
No. Who's Silas, then? Okay. Interesting. So I failed my eloquence check, which is a pain in the booty.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh, yeah.
What's over here, though? Oh, that's the asylum guy in the hospital talking still. Are you important? You're standing alone.
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
I've seen the kind of messages their boss sends. You're not scared of her.
Of course I am. Everyone's scared of that woman. She's not interested in small fry like me. You, on the other hand, nose around too much, you'll have dealings with her.
That's exciting.
This warehouse looks abandoned. Why does it interest them so much?
No doubt a question of territory, but I ain't asking. If you want to know more, go ask the captain.
Good. Thank you.
Will do.
I shall take my leave.
Very excited for my drink to have been poisoned, for that to turn out to be the case, because I get the sense that's what will happen. I really hope it's that the bartender likes me, because I showed up and was like, hey, give me a drink, buddy, I'll give you some business. Okay, so it's only in specific areas that I can find hidden stuff. What was that?
A whale vertebra. If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil.
That was the last whale, huh?
It looks like there's a way in under this grate.
Interesting. Way into the warehouse proper, I guess? Interesting.
This ratchet device seems to be usable.
A lever.
A handle. It must come from these old winches.
Let's go up the old ladder. Okay, I need to move. I don't just hit the button and it goes up the ladder. Okay. Can't move that to check.
I could use this old winch to lift the grating.
I need to do something else before I can, I kind of want to try to lie my way in. But also, this gets me in a minimal amount of trouble, probably, right? This causes the fewest issues for me. There's still something hidden. Okay. Nothing there I can use. Okay, okay. Let's go back up the ladder, I guess. Might be something there. Can I... Do I need a light for this to work? There's gotta be something in that box, right? No? Wild. Do hidden items not appear if there's no light sometimes? is the best I can do. I feel like I'm missing something. I mean, obviously I'm missing something, but I feel like I'm missing something obvious. Although I don't know how... Oh, that's it.
It should be possible to mount this cogwheel on the winch.
That's it.
Looks like everything is in its place.
Test.
All I have to do is turn this handle.
Do I succeed? Oh, I've got the strength. I'm worried that that might screw me. Because now the horrors can get in from the depths. Oh, wait, that's just a cave. I thought that was water. Is there a map, by the way? I think I already asked that. I should talk to the captain again. More information is more power. Did I get... I didn't get any more. Okay, so nobody fights at the whale. Cool. Let's talk to the captain again. You're the two drunk guys?
We're no longer at home on our own island.
Calm down. It's not
oh no,
worth
you're
the
not
effort.
the drunk guys.
I told that flunky that he'll see what a real sailor has in his belly.
If you continue like that, everyone will see what you've got in your belly.
I hope so. I hope they don't forget the lesson. Me? I'm not scared of some girl.
Alright, he's gonna
I mean
be
they're
dead.
going to cut you open, you idiot. Calm down.
Yeah, you're gonna end up dead if you talk like that, but... Oh, Captain, you're leaning against air. Can you teach me this occult magic?
What can I do for you?
I'm supposed to ask you about something.
Apparently the bootleggers don't want anyone...
They're part of the private property.
And yet the place looks abandoned.
As a precaution, I suppose. All the way...
You mean that there's a way to go from one to
Oh,
the
I
other?
already knew
I
that.
couldn't tell you if it's still the case today, but I think I can imagine what you've got in mind. You can all...
Okay, I've done that, but I also kind of like the idea of BSing my way through. Although, is there a way I can walk most of the way, get a CP, turn around, come back, and try eloquence to fish, but for another C? I don't know how you get the CP in this game, and I would like to know. But if I'm gonna find occult shit, it would be down here, wouldn't it? Lots of smoke. Is that gonna kill me if I stay in it too long? I don't actually know.
Smoke. It's coming from this oil. I hope it's not toxic.
Okay, but I don't know if it's toxic or not.
I hope...
That's fun. I love not knowing. Wait, that's probably a bad idea. I don't know. Am I stuck? I love being wet. Just absolutely soaked. That's not just death. This is horrible vision time, okay. Oh god. Out. Pierce entered a partly submerged tunnel that ran out of the docks. There, something took hold of his arm and tried to drag him beneath the surface. Drowning, the detective caught glimpses of human and animal bodies, as well as an underground city. Pierce managed to make it back to the surface to discover that, rather than tentacles, it was seaweed that had wrapped itself around his arm. The vision, nevertheless, disturbed him by its clarity and its violence. Okay, I'm still stable. Fun. I guess let's keep going. That looks upsettingly organic. It's probably the point. But
this is primitive.
Yes. And Pierce? I should have bumped his occult more. I wish I had. Who needs medicine? It's for nerds. Don't need that no more. Where am I in relation to...
Ugh, this place stinks.
Okay.
What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
That was a CP. Let's use that right away, because I'm afraid if I don't, I'm, you know, just missing out totally. That's kind of important. Okay. If I go back down this way, though, can I get another CP by lying? This is probably taking way too much time. I'm getting very greedy. I know this. I'm aware of this. And yet here I am, being greedy. This could just turn into me needing to do some running back and forth a lot, but I want my detective to be the strongest boy. The most detective-y detective to ever detect. I was asking before if this game has decent replay value, and it feels like it probably does, just because you can build Pierce in all sorts of different ways at the beginning and like try to upgrade him different ways, so it could turn out to be very fun. Wait. I thought that was out of gas. I was very worried for my future lighting prospects. I'm just walking around soaked to the bone now, so that's fun.
Shysters, you're crazy.
You shysters. Let's lie, like a lying liar who lies.
What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaps. Go die a
Cat, she's your boss.
What? You listen through keyholes.
She's the boss, yeah. She says who goes in or not.
Shut up, you dummy. You wanted to know that you also talk too much.
She must be quite intimidating if she can make two men like you tremble.
She redid the smile of the last one who wanted to get in.
I hope you had a good dentist.
No, you don't understand. She really cut him a new smile.
But he only smiles with the left cheek.
Oh, I thought you meant cut his throat, not cut his face open.
Gentlemen, you have a problem.
What? Who do you take yourself for, stranger?
Your boss is very unhappy with your work.
Oh, yeah? You're bluffing.
She said those knuckleheads are incapable of staying at their post.
Darn it.
You think he's telling the truth?
We'll find out. Prove that you really know Cat.
Well, I've looked into her.
Well, I've rarely seen anyone who can hold their liquor as well as her.
Everyone.
That just proves that you've seen her in the bar. Go on, beat it.
What's with you, Wander?
We saw you. Go die.
That is upsetting. I thought I was going to be able to list through those. Hold on. I don't know how far this is going to set me back, actually. So let's find out. But I beat the eloquence check, which is good. Very exciting. Although I don't know if that's like it checks if you're at a certain percent or if it actually rolls. So even if you're terrible at something, you have a chance. I'm actually curious about that. I'm going to look into that. Vigi game. Yeah. Okay.
Ugh, this place stinks.
Okay, that's not a terrible place.
What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
Sorry, I'm just looking at the... Hmm. Hmm. It doesn't say how... Okay. Gonna tell us a little bit about how we have a gauge. Ah. I'm having trouble finding how the checks work in this system, but I don't know. I can only assume it's basically for some things like maybe lockpicking, it's like a chance versus for dialogue options, it's more of a do you have a high enough skill rating. I'm also a little bit afraid of going for occult and medicine checks when I don't have very high in either of those. Okay. She uses a stiletto. That's the one I'm going for, because that's the hidden one, which means it's probably the one I need to use. I like that the lighthouse is actually moving.
Something real bad. Don't put that beast back.
Okay. Hello.
What's with you? We go down.
Cat.
What? Shut.
She must...
Nobody.
She sounds frightening.
And she doesn't like to be talked about behind her back.
I've got to get in...
Oh, yeah?
She sent me to see who...
I don't know what you're talking.
You got no proof to back up your claims.
Okay, so it is... Did I put a point in eloquence last time that I didn't? I'm confusing myself now. I don't know how this works. I just want to know how this works. Also, I would prefer it if it's very clear what ends a conversation tree or what would, if it fails or succeeds, ends a conversation tree. Because I like to explore my options. I like to talk to the people. I like to learn. I'm an investigator. I should investigate. Mm-hmm. Okay. I would like my success back, though. Okay. May I go? There we go.
Ugh, this place stinks.
I have a CP. Okay. I put it into investigation, though, didn't I? I'd like my bullshit meter to be high. I didn't put it in. No, I like... Nope, not that. I would rather have investigation, honestly.
What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
Okay. This is the last time. If I fail again, I'm just gonna go back and go through my stinky area. I guess if I lie my way in, I don't lose that bit of sanity. I don't know if that's good or bad. I don't know how much what happens is based on your sanity at a given point, or instead based on your, like, what information you have, or both. It's probably both, but yeah, I'm sure it's all fine. And nothing can go wrong. Oh no, it all went wrong. I'm a good investigator.
Water, you shysters, you're crazy. What's with you?
We go down.
Cat.
What?
Nobody. She said...
They're speaking in tongues.
I've got to get inside.
Oh, yeah?
She sent me... You got... If I can't get rid of those two, I'll have to look for another way.
I really want that success back. This sucks. Thought I was gonna... I am gonna reset one more time. But I'm gonna do something a little different this time. Would love to be able to go.
Ugh, this place stinks.
Let's try one more time.
What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
I would love to have a gun. I don't know that I have one. I'm pretty sure I don't. I don't know how much, I feel like there won't be a lot of fighting in this game, but I can't say that for certain. Also, I think I recognize the voice actor for Pierce. I think he's the same guy who plays Harker in Vampire, which I also never finished because I keep getting distracted. Also, I keep not killing civilians and instead just murdering my enemies to level up, which is very slow. Can I talk to Kat again and get more information to use? Does that somehow help my check? I doubt it. I don't think it's likely, but I'd like to know. Can I save, by the way? It's only a checkpoint situation. I can't actually save.
What?
Cool.
Another...
Nope.
Break? One of those damn sailors came looking for trouble again.
But he won't try again anytime soon. We gave him a good hiding.
So you said to yourselves that after such a feat, you could abandon your post.
It's just a little drink. We taught those guys a lesson.
We'll return right after. It's just that standing guard in this alley makes your throat dry.
That fool Fitzroy can't keep his dogs on a leash.
I'll have to send him a more clear-cut message.
Interesting way to put it.
I told you to beat it.
Fair enough. Okay. Can I get over there? Is there something back there? I don't think I can get over there yet. Oh well. Alright, let's try one more time. Okay. Let's try and hope for the best.
What's with you?
We saw... Go die.
I've got to get inside.
Oh, yeah?
She sent me to...
You got no proof.
If I can't get rid of those two, I'll have to look for another way.
Give me my success back, damn it. Or did I have 45%? And that's what, whatever, it's fine. Whatever it is.
He's gonna get us into trouble.
It's just a light, right? It's very green. Okay. It looks greenish, which is, you know, kind of the color of the day here. Just everything's a greenish gray. Not happy about the bad smell cave. The stink cave. Hold on. Okay, I thought there was a carving, not that it's just shitty wood. Alright, let's just proceed. Can I look around first, or do I need to reconstruct first? Oh boy. Oh boise.
Let's see. The door is blocked on the other side.
That's a good sign. It's a great sign, I would say. Oh yeah, this doesn't look threatening at all. Bunch of dead bloody fish that were just torn apart rather than, you know, butchered properly. Okay, that is a painting of somebody, which I'm sure will be important. I know. Okay.
The glass is shattered, like someone smashed it. Was it before or after the removal of these bandages? What is this picture of Charles and Sarah Hawkins doing here?
Did they survive the fire? It's easy to fake a death in a fire with someone else's body. Especially if they think they know, so they don't check dental records. I only have a 5% occult, so probably not.
Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings?
Looks like.
It smells as bad as it looks.
Mm-hmm.
Who has enough money to buy painkillers, but stays in a place like this? Can't sleep. I know how that feels.
New clue. Okay. And I got a CP, which is nice. Not what I wanted. Can't go out that way.
Someone has settled in here.
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there
Howdy.
anyone in there? You! Don't move! Detective Pierce. I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
I don't have much psychology.
You seem like a competent officer. We should help each other.
You're trying to manipulate me, Mr. Pierce. I hate to be taken for a fool.
All right, Inspector Lestrade. Let me take a more direct approach. Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it. It was in the Hawkins Mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene? Interesting. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail?
His.
I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. My car's parked down the way. Andrews, would you please shut the door? And open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose. God damn it. Her again. This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage, or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
He's not that
Why,
fat.
you?
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
She's the
Okay,
Joker,
I get
baby.
it. Can we go to the mansion now?
Who the hell are you? What were you doing on my turf? I've got my eye on you.
What were you doing
We'll
with
meet
an
again.
active crime scene on your turf?
Is it far, this mansion?
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge. You see the building? That's the Hawkins Mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do.
Okay. I'm not in the house itself yet. I'm just outside the house. Okay. Man, I'm hungry. I probably should have eaten dinner at a more normal time. Instead of, well, I had a lunch, dinner, slam jam, mix 'em up at around 4 because I don't know how to take care of my human flesh. Oh. He already did have his smile, quote-unquote, widened. Ah. This is Silas who lives in there? Silas the weirdo with the book? Who's looking into the Necronomicon? Why do you have keys to this place?
Well, here we are, Hawkins Mansion.
Cheery place.
The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my convictions.
What, the
That's
painting?
why you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Yes. If something escaped us, or if there's been a law enforcement error, then it's up to the police to make good its mistake. Anything else?
I don't believe the fire is the only reason this house is in such a state.
It's a very old building, you know? Its foundations would probably date from the arrival of the first settlers.
Huh. It's really that old.
Come on, let's leave the stories of the dead alone. Let's go up there.
I always have more questions.
I see no scorched trees or fire damage on the building.
You're pretty damn observant, ain't you?
That's the
The
goal.
fire was quickly contained. Old Silas acted as soon as he could.
Not soon enough to save the Hawkins.
They were trapped in the drawing room. And don't go troubling Si. Are we gonna take a closer look at this mansion?
Your partner, Andrews, warned me against him.
You managed to get something out of that bum? I'll end up asking you for advice.
He talks too much. He inferred that old Silas was slightly unhinged.
That's not far off the mark, I suppose. But kinda unfair at the same time.
So be nice to
You know,
Silas.
Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. The day of the fire, he lost his whole family. So he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way he's still watching over them. Is there anything else you want to ask me? Or do you want to go up there?
Well, that's the thing. I just fully saw, I think, a mouse skitter by. That could be problematic. Yeah, it's not great. think I am going to call the stream there on that note. Yeah. Bye, thanks for coming. I'm gonna try to deal with this situation. Adios.